Feed me. Feed me more. Feed me more.
Welcome to my Feed Me More Nutrition live tonight, guys. I am the big guy Ryback. Thank you for joining me. Talk a little health and fitness, talk some supplements, and we're going to do a cool little discount tonight for you guys. My first time actually doing this. I'm trying to always find new, clever little cool things to market towards the end of the night as we continue to increase our sales and to give you guys some cool value for a limited time towards the end of the sales day. So today what we are going to be doing is I'm giving you free shipping in the United States on your orders. Our shipping rate is $9.99. Orders over $125 are free shipping on that already. But anything under $125, I'm giving you free shipping on, $10 off essentially. All you got to do is spend a minimum of $24.99, buy any supplement, essentially a $24.99 limit or minimum purchase on that, and you're getting $10 off. You're getting free shipping. So use discount code free shipping at the end of the checkout process. Excuse me. And just ate my last performance meal. I got to actually eat one more before bed. Just got done training. But free shipping at the checkout section there, and it's in the description. It'll be in the comments as well, guys. And I will mention that throughout. Also, with your orders right now for February, the February promotion we are doing for you guys is once again the free face mask there and the yellow Feed Me More Nutrition workout towels. These are really, really good. They're the microfiber workout towels, guys, as you can see there. Very good quality on these as well. And I'm actually going to be we're waiting on I told you guys, getting you some more free cool accessories to add more accessories to the website. Unfortunately, with everything going on, they're on overseas is on holiday right now. But we're going to be getting wrist straps, workout gloves, doing red workout towels. I'm looking at even to doing things like phone cases and just different little things, little knickknacks, if you will, but more fitness related for the most part. But I got to do another promotion here until we get for March. Probably I'm looking at some things like Feed Me More Nutrition keychain, little things, anything we could put the logo on and to give you guys little free gifts and whatnot. So, but the free yellow workout towel, free beanie, and free shipping tonight until midnight Pacific. Just use discount code free shipping on feedmemore.com at the end of the checkout process. Hope everyone's doing good. Good to see you guys. I'm food trays are also we're waiting. They're on holiday. Just got hit with all of that with them, and you got to. It is what it is. It's an extended period, but it's well deserved. And they actually, once you understand the holiday over there, specifically in China, for people, it's they work very, very hard. Good to see all of you guys. Would I recommend a juice cleanse to get rid of bad toxins? I've never, in particular, let's go ahead and just block that guy right out right away. I'm big on dry fasting. Water fasting I did for a long time with things like doing some black coffee and including the wake up unlimited energy and the Pumplexity as well I would do. Now I'm more into the dry fasting. So, all right. Some of these people, the Twitch people, I will be able to block them afterwards, which we had to do with the person last time for that people that try to ruin the chat. I apologize, guys. And but dry fasting is something that is shown to really help the body heal. It's something I have become very fascinated in. I did from a stem cell standpoint. A regenerative stem cell standpoint. The research is amazing, and there's a reason why I believe our ancestors fasted, and it's been shown that when we just allow our bodies to heal, I don't believe we were ever meant to eat nearly as often as we do. And the more you start understanding things and seeing how they started pushing out all this stuff, eat every 2 hours. And then as all the illnesses, and then we're the most diseased we've ever been. I think we need our calories, our nutrients, our micronutrients, but I don't think we're meant to be eating quite all the time. But I think with that and eating, and I say eating all the time, I think practicing fasting is something that probably should be something we should learn it at a young age and should be more spoken about more often. And I've continued to read and learn about that and dive into that as I'm increasing my time. So I can tell you I've never felt better. And it really, really works wonders on cravings. It allows you to burn body fat. It practices it mentally and physically. It's such a great challenge in such a good way. Thank you very much for I love you guys too. No homo. I don't take it as a homo when you say you love me. Never once have I thought it's homo in any way. When anyone, doesn't matter who tells me it, I never take. I understand when you say I love. Hey, Ryback, I love you. It's not like, hey, let's make out. Like, I get it. I get it. I enjoyed the Royal Rumble. I watched parts of it. I always enjoy. I enjoy watching the guys that I know. Thank you very much. Good to see you stopping by Ryback TV here. Stem cells coming up soon. I'm getting a nice golden tan. I've been my hot tub got fixed, and I've been out in it every day. I'll jump in the pool usually for 3 to 5 minutes for a deep freeze. I use the pool in the winter, and then I got my cold tub for the summer. And when I get my new place, whatever that is, as I'm going to actually take the cold tub with me, the hot tub is staying. And when I get a new, whatever my new place is, I'm going to get another pool built and hot tub. I'm going to get the in-ground hot tub, not the above ground, just because you can't take them with you. And it's just the in-ground ones are just, I like it by the pool. Think it's just mine setup that I have here because I got them done at different times. So hello. I do take creatine. I take 10 to 15 grams a day. I used to take 5 before I switched to vegan. I upped that, and I've seen a very nice increase in my strength consuming at least 10 grams a day on that. And I'm a big, and research has shown you could take up to 25 grams, which I was unaware of. And I think that could get pricey for people. So 10 grams is what I'm doing. And honestly, it's one of those deals. I own my own supplement company. The best part of owning your own supplement company is you get free supplements. So I put my big orders and I get my discount on it and all that. So thank you very much for watching the content. I decided to go vegan because I went vegetarian first, and everything was for health purposes and just wanting to be better. And once I started learning about foods, I realized I didn't really know anything about food outside of what they just kind of told us. And the more you start reading and learning about it, it just made sense from a common sense standpoint that once I learned all the protein you can consume on a plant-based diet and all the information that I'd been told on plant-based stuff was wrong, and that you think that your body is going to get like soft or these weird things. Like, I got news for you guys. The vegans that aren't muscular, they're not muscular anyways because they're not trying to be muscular, right? I've noticed I'm going to see if we can, I want to see, hold on one second. See if you guys could. I don't know how this camera on this, but I know in the mirror, my muscle textures and hardness is actually significantly improved on the 20 weeks being vegan. And I posted my ab shots. I continue to get leaner and watch my body improve. My cardio output, my conditioning, my recovery time has never, I'm talking even the peak of my wrestling shape when I was doing hundreds of burpees every day and wrestling every night, going long on live events, sometimes short on TV, pay-per-view, whatever, but going long matches, doing hundreds of burpees. My conditioning is superior to that right now. And specifically on my recovery time. And I'm just seeing these improvements. My strength is going up. So I once you start learning the foods and seeing, and then two, the inflammation. So to answer your question, to get back to bring this whole thing up, wrap this up. The BioAccelerator team, who's helped me so much in getting my health back, they recommend a plant-based diet. And that was what initially I wasn't doing. I was still having back pain in the morning, right? I was way better than I was, but I was still having some issues. And the inflammation in my shoulder I wanted to see if I could just feel better. So I went full vegan. I eliminated all dairy, all animal protein altogether, no cheat meals, nothing, because I was vegetarian primarily for a while, for most of the year, but I was doing Ryback TV cheat meals, throwing it all away. Austin Aries told me, he's like, you're throwing it away, man. He goes, you gotta just go all in. And I go, you know what? I'm not going all in. That's the only way I'm going to know. So I decided just to do it. I threw away everything, switched to the vegan ranches. I like those way more now than I ever loved regular ranch. And it's amazing when you get away from that stuff, how good this stuff actually tastes, and how much of the natural foods that we have on this planet. It was a no-brainer. The inflammation was gone within 2 weeks. I have no back pain ever, like ever. I'm totally better. This is the best I felt because I haven't wrestled in 2 years, over 2 years. So I was always in pain every time I wrestled because you're beat up anyways. That's part of the game, right? Now, I just have no pain, and it's such a great feeling. I'm so happy, and but I had to go all in, and I continue to learn. And I'm not gonna tell people how to eat, but I think you just sometimes have to be forced to look in the mirror and make changes, but also learning about it. And then seeing what we're doing to animals with factory farming, it's rough to see. And I'm a big, animals that are carnivores, and it's one thing to kill to survive, and that, but it's one thing, to eat meat every once in a while. But like what we're doing is in torturing animals and stuff, it's just, I don't believe in that. I think it's wrong. And I think humans I really, really despise the human race as a whole. And that's not saying everyone, because we have a lot of amazing, loving people, but as a society, we have failed in allowing people for capitalism for bad, my opinion, which is why I'm on the quest that I am on and speaking up, and I'll never have fear and will never back down on any of it. Man of Steel, who's spamming? I'll shell shock that little bitch. Who's spamming though? Seriously. I'll scroll up. Is it this Hottie? Hold on. Yeah, Hottie needs to go. Hottie, you're out of here. You're out of here. God, why are people such assholes? I've never, it never ceases to amaze me. People either love me or they hate me. Like, I got the whole spectrum covered. Nobody's in the middle. Like, nobody's like, I don't know how to feel about Ryback. They're like, they either love me or hate me. So you either know me and follow me, or you just read dirt sheets or listen to shitty podcasts. And you're like, oh, these guys, Ryback sucks. He's such a piece of shit. I'm like, man, I get along, like everyone I meet in person I get along with. I go, man, these people really hate me. Somebody today told me that I'm spiraling out of control, and that because of I tweeted to Pinterest, because we have to, because they're not acknowledging or answering. So, but just made a public tweet, nothing horrible. If you follow me on Twitter, you see somebody, though, I had to just block them. They're like, I love you and I followed you, but you're spiraling out of control. You're complaining. I'm like, listen here, Jeffrey, like 99% of the content that is posted by all my accounts, is entertainment and inspiration. And like, so I don't know, like, what if you're reading things, I don't understand. And the Pinterest thing wasn't a complaint. That's trying to get my account fixed because I have a business that was generating significant revenue on there that has been cut off. So as a business owner, I have to do everything I can to make sure that ensure my business is thriving and surviving and getting maximum output for the time and effort we are putting in. But he doesn't. The Jeffrey was looking at things from the context of a wrestling bubble, and that the Ryback character maybe shouldn't be tweeting at Pinterest. I don't know, but I shell shocked his ass and blocked him. But it's like, just act normal, guys. Yeah, Billy, show me the wrestlers that are saying it outside of Punk and the guy that's working his WWE office that's conveniently putting that out now as I'm getting ready to be fully healed and have acknowledged and said where I am intending on returning back to wrestling. Like, it doesn't take anyone with. If anyone was ever going to complain, it would have been the local talent. And I always I take great pride in everything that I do. So I'm not worried. And if the people want to think that, they could think that. I'm not worried. Do I look worried? If I do, let me know. Good to see all of you guys. Justin, that makes me very happy. We just got to get that roommate eating that frozen lasagna on track. Hamed, can you just, man, we're just going to block the people that just ask us stupid questions. I'm doing well, thank you. Let's see, what was that? Ricky Scurvy in the house. Good to see you, Ricky. Guys, we're doing free shipping tonight on feedmemore.com with a just minimum order of $24.99. Use discount code free shipping. Free Feed Me More Nutrition face mask. Free Feed Me More Nutrition yellow workout towel, guys. Microfiber towel, sweat resistant. These towels are super soft, great quality. We're giving you those free. How much of a value are we giving you? I think that's a $30 value we're giving you free on that, on top of the $9.99 free shipping. Until midnight Pacific tonight. You've switched them to the plant-based. Good job, my man. You shouldn't even tell them. Just say, oh, I bought you a premium lasagna. Argentina, what's going on? Hello, hello. It looks like we got a new member here. What's the new member? Glenn Leewright, thank you for becoming a Rybacker, my man. Greatly appreciated, Glenn. Is this Hamad guy still back? I thought I blocked that son of a bitch. Yeah, the Baby Yoda was from a fan. I've never actually seen The Mandalorian, but I like the memes. And I got a blanket and I got another framed poster by my door because it reminds me of my little dog, Sophie, and puts a smile on my face. I don't know. I'm weird like that. Yeah, I don't know Johnson Tank. I don't know. I was not fired, Johnson Tank. I don't know. We're going to block you for thinking that, for doubting the ability in my mindset of walking away. A lot of wrestling fans have trouble understanding that. It's crazy. It literally said F you, and I just walked out. I was pretty content and happy with my life, and I was in a lot of pain. I was, but I guess some people don't think that's like a possibility. There will be another Whining with the Ryback eventually. I'm so focused on everything in business right now, guys. Really, I've really with Feed Me More Nutrition and everything I'm doing and getting my health with the stem cells coming up at BioAccelerator and and just training, getting ready, getting healthy, and I've spread myself thin, taking on a lot. So I really, this is where it's at. This is the big picture, right? So I'm putting the majority of my time into the big picture now. This is the thing I enjoy most. I love talking health and fitness and supplements. Hello, hello. Do we have any questions on the supplement or health and fitness? Anything in life that revolves around anything other than just necessarily wrestling? Okay, hold on. That's a good question. Get that up. It's Adam Play says is 14 to 16 years old good to use workout supplements like the pre-workout powder and creatine? I'm curious. Not spamming, really need the answer. I never have the answer. Sorry, Adam. I just saw it. I know I saw it before it went up really quick earlier. Uh, Pre-workout. No. If I would say the natural energy that you have, if you're getting proper sleep, and there's nothing in it that I think is bad for you. I just think that uh, you could if you're doing half a scoop, I think it can help with your training. There's creatine. Yes, I started creatine in high school. Creatine, BCAAs, protein. Um, the, I don't know what it just depends on that. I would say no on the pre-workout for right now. I never used a pre-workout at that age. I don't think it's bad necessarily. Um, I just think with your natural energy, I think if you're going to do anything, maybe a little coffee. Um, but I don't think creatine. I think adding a creatine in if you're weight training is not a bad thing because creatine is naturally occurring in specifically in animal proteins and meats and steak and things of that nature. I'm going to tell you right now. There's a difference to me between 14 and 16 as well. 16, yes, on the creatine. 14, 15, I'd say wait till you're 16. That's just my personal opinion. I don't think there's anything wrong with it, but I think for at your age, getting a solid workout program, getting your diet on point, and I would say, if anything, I think the BCAAs or the protein powder would be the two things that at that age that are fine. I think once you get to the 17, 18, have at it. But you really at a young age, and it's more mindset because I don't know you. I think you can get addicted to things at a young age, not knowing because you're still learning yourself, right? So the protein and BCAAs, that's where I'm going to leave it at. Let's see. We got a super chat. Will there be more flavors for Pumplex City? Chris Gaines, 100. Yes, we are the great flavor. Getting a great flavor out. I got the caramel cookie plant-based protein order in, and then we have a lot of reorders coming up as well, which is a very pricey thing when your company is growing and with the amount of supplements we have now. But grape is the next flavor. Good question on the Alex asks, will your current protein powder flavors transfer over when you switch to the plant-based? Love the fruity cereal. Yeah, so we already got a peanut butter and a chocolate done on those, which the chocolate will probably be the second one. I'm going to see if they can do the fruity cereal because people love the fruity cereal as well. So I'm going to see if they can keep that taste consistent in the plant-based option. That is the goal, though, yes, on that. As we transfer those over. And I know everyone, that's why my big thing is I'm trying to get these plant proteins to taste like the whey, because I get it. The whey shakes are light years ahead of the plant-based shakes based on their texture and consistency. And the caramel cookie, they hit a home run on. So that is the goal. Good to see all of you guys. Appreciate Bill telling me you're next. We'll go ahead and thank you, Bill. Looking forward to that. You never know who we're going to get here at Ryback TV. I have never heard of the negative calorie diet plan, and I would have to look that up before I even have any sort of thing to say on that. Sounds like a gimmick from the names of it, though. I'm not sure. I've never had kidney stones either, man. Is still, I know there's certain health conditions that some people are just genetically prone to, and that you never. There's just I don't have enough information on it to. I don't know. Quite frankly, I don't have an answer on that. Jeff says, "What are your thoughts on high intensity interval cardio and training?" I love it. I think it revs up the metabolism for an extended period of time. I think it's also uh, great too. There's some people that like to do low intensity. I think again too, it depends on your situation. Obviously, your weight, medical conditions, things of that nature. I think for athletes, it is superior to transferring over to your sport, especially if you're in endurance and in conditioning, like wrestling, fighting, things, boxing, things of that nature. uh, but I do think low intensity cardio does have its place. You'll hear like bodybuilders will say they'll walk for hours on a treadmill. I think you could burn those same amount of calories in a very short period and actually keep your metabolism revved up longer, which research has shown through HIIT training, and burn more calories throughout the day. But again, it depends on your athletic level, your body, injuries, and things like that. But I'm a huge fan of it, and I incorporate it into my program the majority of the week on my conditioning days. I think, in my honest opinion, I think the process is, if you're thinking about going vegan, I think the step most people take first is they try vegetarian, and then I think if you got to go all the way with it. I don't think especially when you see the dairy industry and like, and all the options that they make now with things that use dairy are just as good for the most part. They really are. And the summer hits and summer misses, but I just think, and then once you get away from it and realize how easy it is to sustain over time, and again, it's one of those things I think sometimes people have a trouble. It's like just because you go vegan doesn't mean that you can't like mess up and and eat a meal here and there, and then all of a sudden it's not like you're not vegan anymore. It's just more of it's a mindset. And it's a way of life that more often than not, you choose to stay away from that stuff. I think once you see how good you feel and the energy you get from it, which I've experienced, but you got to learn. You have to read and educate yourself. You can't just listen to me talk a little bit here about it. And like I'm constantly just listening to different books on things as I'm applying things and learning. And luckily, I have some people that have a lot more experience in it with me. So if I do have issues, I just message them and they're able to give me some pretty solid advice. But I don't let it throw me off where I'm like, oh, sucks. I'm just gonna just start eating meat like a little meat slut again. Ordering pounds of burgers and wings and just bathing myself in them. Like I don't let that happen. So imagine banning your fans. Yeah, no, I not worried. I ban people that are my people, I love, and people that are not my people, I let move on. And I think there's a way to be respectful and treat people in a way. And I don't allow people to disrespect me. And I think it doesn't happen in real life, and you don't let it happen on social media. Like I have a great social media experience, and the majority of the people I interact with are overwhelmingly good people, positive, loving, good people. And I get rid of the bad people. That's just and it's for more for them than anything. If I bother you, get out of here. We're going to put you in timeout. I'm going to Thank you very much. No, I do not have a resveratrol product yet. There is a product that I would like to do. I'm looking into deals with more of a heart-based product and blood flow product, where resveratrol would be part of that formula. Good to see you guys. Again, tonight we're doing free shipping until midnight Pacific. Use discount code free shipping on feedmemore.com. Free face mask, free yellow workout towel tonight, guys, with your orders. Jose, good question. At what time is the best time to take the Wake Up Unlimited Energy? I've been taking it at 6 in the morning on an empty stomach. Is it okay to take it like that? Absolutely, it is. The Wake Up is an interesting formula. And people, I was talking to Natalia, one of my brand ambassadors, and she was saying that she goes, do you know that? Because I told her, if you take it on an empty stomach, it hits harder. And I drink it with a lot of water, but I've done it where I just chug it sometimes, and it hits on a whole other level. And she discovered that. She goes, do you know how hard that hits if you take it with a little bit of water? I go, no, it's crazy, right? She goes, yeah. So that's another thing. If you do like it more of a shotgun with just a very little amount of water, will hit even harder. Not Friedman. We don't talk about pro wrestling stuff like that. Thank you very much, though. And I would never discuss information like that on here, regardless if you pay $100 or not. Once again, people like this, the most important thing you can do is not share your goals of significant meaning with the public. What's going on? Yeah, see, this is a perfect example. Should I not share my goal of teaching you how to mod me on Twitch? You shouldn't, Ricky, because now I want to purposely keep stringing you along because I know that's your goal, and I know you're a smartass. So this is my way of getting back at you. Although it wouldn't be a bad idea to have you as a mod. Jesus, we're just gonna block some of these. I think some of these people are just. I think they're dirt. I think what we get in here is dirt sheet baiters. They're like masturbators, but they're dirt sheet baiters. And then they send they ask really shit questions, and they want a response to it so they can go put it on their shit website. Dirt sheet baiters. I like that term. Why can't people just be decent, half decent, good people? Like, I don't get it. Yeah, Ricky Scurvy would block everyone, so he could just, it'd be Man of Steel, it'd be me, you, and Ricky. That would be it. You might even get banned. It depends on your body weight, Jeff. 100 grams of protein, though. I do believe you can, as long as calories are adequate, I do believe we can build muscle on far less protein than what they told us we need. And that's just me fluctuating, trying things on the vegan diet. And I think it's different for everybody, and you got to experiment. There's At the end of the day, it's going to come down to you can read all the research, you can listen to all the gurus. You got to try different things. This has been my mindset and philosophy, and it's done me very well. I gather information and I try it, and then I go by how I look and feel. I can care less what a research study says that had 200 people in it if I have tried it and I got different results, right? That's what I'm going to tell you. Because a lot of research is flawed and a lot of it's money behind it, and there's a purpose behind it, unfortunately. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hello, hello. Good question. In general, for people trying to lose weight, how many days per week should someone do cardio time per session? Depends on the exact goal. I mean, I don't know how much weight you're trying to lose. I don't know what you're trying to look like. I think you have to set a number. I think in giving yourself a day or two off is important mentally, keeping your diet intact on those days, not throwing it all away. And I think small cheat meals or a cheat meal within reason, not doing cheat days. A lot of problems I see with people is that do follow a good diet, they'll do whole cheat days. And you throw away all your progress by just over consuming calories for the day, eating like an asshole. I think you need to start with a specific amount of time, say it's 30 minutes a day. And I think from there, you have to gauge how you're doing, how your body's changing. You need to then, through, I think, adjusting calories in small increments, which you need to kind of track to have an idea of that, and then increasing either exercise intensity or exercise duration and intensity, or a combination. A lot of this stuff is, guys, is trial and error on the individual basis. And the only way to get it, you need to get experience by doing it. And that's the only way. A lot of this stuff I started doing before I had the internet, and I had to you have to try things. So put a time, try it for a duration for a few weeks. If you're not happy with the progress, make some adjustments that I recommended. That would be my advice on that. I believe our beanies, if I'm not mistaken, are $14.99 on the website. I'm not a fan of doing cardio while weightlifting, because I think it's going to. I'm a big believer in doing strength training and being as strong as you can be to stimulate and break down muscle tissue, and then doing conditioning separately. Now, if you're doing your weight training and then you have some sort of program that does have weight training with the conditioning, that's a little different, because you're not then training specifically for building strength. That is my take on it, though. I think it's dependent on your goals and what your job is and what you're actually going for. I think it can get dangerous when you're lifting weights and you're tired. And I say tired from a conditioning standpoint. Nick O says, I recall you attacking concession stand candy. He had it coming. In all fairness, he threw a wiener in my face, and that was just unacceptable. I just thought that was not right. So I ran the food stand into him. I think I squirted a little ketchup and mustard on him, and then I told him he forgot his nuts. Stupid. I believe was the exact line. We sat in a closet together for about an hour and a half before that, by the way. It was a big closet. It was the janitor's closet upstairs. They only the best for the superstars. I wish they had cameras on us in there in the closet. We're just talking about stocks, gold, silver, life, and then we went out there and did that. I love Kate. Yeah, I use my own product. I'm like, it's everywhere in my house. I got it behind me in here, but into my kitchen. I come out. This is stuff, all my own formulas. Like, yes, this is it. I get such great results with it. It was the whole premise of Feed Me More Nutrition in my 20s when I started making it. Should talk about gear. If you're referring to steroids, I think it's horrible and to stay away from it. And I avoid it. And I did it when I was very young, very, very mildly. And I think it has no business in the game outside of TRT, HRT monitored by a board certified physician, endocrinologist, somebody educated to keep you in the healthy, normal ranges. Outside of that, it is absolute garbage and does not belong in sports, athletics, wrestling, or anything. And I am a big believer, and that is why I've stayed consistent with my physique. And I'm not a big steroid user or anything. Like people, the whole thing is wrong. And like I am health oriented, fitness oriented, and there, you can't have steroids in that equation outside of TRT, HRT. Hello, guys. What's a good diet to lose body fat in your stomach is just, again, knowing your basal metabolic rate and pulling up a calculator online would be my advice. And then getting your calories and they usually recommend about 250, 300 calories under what your normal caloric intake should be. And then incorporating a solid ab program. I like to do weighted abs once a week, and then a P90X, Ab Ripper X, or an Athlean X ab training program or two after my training session with some other little core stuff, some planks and side planks and things of that nature. There's a million different exercises you could do for that. I think it's just finding a consistent program and just staying on a schedule and doing that. You could do all the abs in the world exercises. If you have a bad diet, you're not going to lose the body fat on your abs. It's a huge misconception. And when I was younger, trust me, I used to eat chips, bags of chips, Rice Krispie treats, cookies. I'd eat just whole boxes of cereal. I played outside like crazy. I started lifting weights, started doing all these ab crunches at home. I was obsessed with having a six pack, like the people on TV. I had a flat stomach. I didn't have a lot of body fat, but I had no ab development because I had a layer of fat over me that from still consuming, eating like a complete asshole, right? So you got to learn how to eat, and you will maximize your training. And then all of a sudden your muscles start popping out, and it's a beautiful thing that happens. We ship worldwide, $34.99 flat rate shipping worldwide, $19.99 to Canada. Let's go ahead and block him. It's always the people with the deformed faces, one way or another, that tell you like something like, "Oh, you're a bozo or you're a loser," and then you click on their thing, and they're like, you could just see like they're get out of here. No time for that stuff, guys. Sitting in your little basement, your little bedroom, Mountain Dew all over your keyboard, jizz everywhere, telling me I'm a loser. Guys, get a life, because life is kicking your ass. Hello, hello. I have not tried the HILT workout. Jeff Carter, all of our supplements. Oh, so the cool thing about Feed Me More Nutrition, before I was ever vegan, I made the supplement, everything vegan friendly outside of the ISO Hungry whey protein. But we have our caramel cookie plant-based ISO Hungry coming out, and all the proteins are switching over to that. But all the capsules are vegan friendly, and the powders are vegan friendly outside of the grass-fed whey. So you just read the product pages. Anything you're interested in, you can see that they are vegan friendly on the ingredients. Hello, hello, hello. Man of Steel. Yeah, if they're gonna. I got the multivitamin and the greens formula are the two on the top of my list, and it's going to depend on the growth on the first half here. I'm kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with COVID, with everything, and January was a really, really solid month for us, and I got to see with everything I got in place. I've increased marketing because I had to pull back on marketing I was spending a hefty amount on marketing, and I cut that almost to a third of what it was, did the cash giveaways to keep sales going strong, which actually turned out to be a great thing. Then eventually that started running its course, and then I had to start putting it back into marketing, but we've had to do it at a pace to kind of you can't go overkill on it, because marketing got hit with COVID across the board on all industries. And maybe not all industries. Maybe there's some people, like I said, we've had our best year ever with it, but what we were going to do compared. So I got to kind of wait and see on the bounce back. I fully intend, I think this is going to be by far the biggest year we've ever had, especially with everything kind of hopefully getting back to normal as the vaccine and people, as they lift the restrictions. So the whole food multivitamin and the greens formula are two of the biggest priorities for me. I think I'm forgetting something. I got so many notes, man. I'm just like a mad scientist with this stuff. And like I'll be like one night just sitting there, I gotta come out with this. I got the heart formula, and there's a few other ones in there that I got saved. All right, guys. Again tonight, free shipping until midnight Pacific. Discount code, as we're approaching 47 minutes here. Discount code free shipping on feedmemore.com. This is why we keep the TV remote. We always forget it. It goes off. Free shipping at the end of checkout. I'll use discount code free shipping. We're giving you to save $9.99 on shipping tonight. All you do is got to spend $24.99. Free face mask and free Feed Me More Nutrition yellow workout towel, microfiber workout towel, a $30 value as well on the top of the $10 off your order for the free shipping. United States only on the free shipping on that, guys. And I thank you for joining me. And tune in whenever we do these cool little late night giveaways here, hooking you up. And I thank you guys for your support and for your business with Feed Me More Nutrition. I think we got one more super chat here. Chase25 says, how you doing, Ryback? I'm drinking your BCAA supplement right now. I just wanted to know your thoughts on feeder workouts, and have you tried them? I have not tried feeder workouts, and I'm not familiar with them. I'll look them up. I'll look it up right now, see if I can get a quick little deal on it. Feeder workouts. Okay, an example feeder workout for your push muscles would be pec deck 3 sets, 50 to 100 reps, lateral raise 3 sets, 50 to 100 reps, dumbbell skull crushers 3 sets, 50 to 100 reps. I've done AMRAPs where as many reps as possible at the end of your workout with like one set. And I've done actually drop sets of. I did when my shoulder was really bad. And my back, I actually switched up to doing for quite a period of time drop sets where I couldn't go nearly as heavy as I used to. So I tried to figure out a way to stimulate muscle and increase my workout intensity, where I would do these monster workouts where every set was a 10-set drop set. So very similar to the feeder workouts. And it actually kept me in very good shape, even though my weight was down with that, because you do have to, for me, I have to lift a certain weight wise to this without the drugs to keep my muscle thickness and things of that nature. And when I do that, my weight just shoots up into the 280, high 280s, 290s with that. But so what I was doing, because you're burning a ton of calories too during the other way with that as well. I think that could be good for endurance, the feeder workouts. I, though, am a big fan. I don't think it's bad doing that for a period of time. I think it's great for endurance, right? Depending on your sport, what you're trying to do, specifically for muscle building, maybe not the greatest thing, in my opinion, for me. And that's what that doesn't work as well as for me. But I think it has its place. And I just think it's dependent on your goals. So, and I'm a big fan, like I said, of strength training and then doing conditioning after. Has always worked fantastic for me. So, all right, guys, thank you very much for your questions and joining me once again. I hope you have a good evening, and I will see you next time. Feed me more.